morning. Kaina Point. Oh, Carius. He stayed down there, but he's coming up. A lot of fisher people come here. There's usually some scuba divers out there. And behind me is the trailhead. No dogs allowed, so we're not going there. It's a pretty nice day. It's probably close to 80 right now. 10 o'clock on a Friday morning. Behind this is Hawai'i, maybe 5 miles away. Turn the camera around when I'm finished here. It'll be something to look forward to. About me, don't go anywhere, boo-boo. Hey. Boo-boo, you stay up here. Could have gone down there when he was younger, but he's 12 years old. Can't do it. Come down here. Sit down. Going back down. I grew up in Eugene, Oregon, born 1946. Graduated North Eugene High in 1964 at the University of Oregon. 1974, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Minor in philosophy and economics. Moved to Portland. 74, became a plywood lumber broker, trader, shipping plywood all over the United States. And it was a pretty good job. After 5 years, I started my own business with another person, and we were very successful for a few years. But again, I run into obstacles within myself, and I gave it up, and I went to work for a company exporting. That was in the mid-80s. Made a lot of money. Western Europe was my territory. Traveled to Europe 2 or 3 times a year. Made over $225,000 a year. Over $1 million in today's world. And I quit that job. And in quitting that job, people around me treated me like I was out of my mind. And that caused me to put me in bed for 3 days and psychiatrist's office for the next couple of years. It's hard to let go of things that aren't right for you, even though something about it is beneficial, like making a lot of money. It was fun for a while. The owner of the company had just had me take my wife every summer, go to Europe for a month or so, call our customers, take them out to dinner. It seemed like perfect life, you know. It just didn't suit me. You gotta do what suits you. What's most natural to do things that don't suit you. But you probably end up very unhappy. Look at some of these rich, successful, famous people that kill themselves. posts in, railings, pickets. Had a friend help me. A few years ago, I started to build a fence again at our house over on the Oregon coast, and I dig 4 post holes in that, call it a day. But in my mind, I could do it. You have to be careful when you're thinking. 30 years ago, I had an astrology reading from a really master astrologist. I've never been to Hawaii, but he said to me, in reading the charts, that I would be the most happy in Hawaii. If people would see me for who I truly was. I don't know if that's happened yet. Also, I find it interesting making these videos, looking back on my life. Gregory Fong used to come here regularly, and his ashes, some of his ashes, were over in Kailo Beach Park. Dr. Lily Su, she came here from China. She died here and is buried here somewhere. And now I'm here. The rest of the reason that's significant is before I ever been to Hawaii, I had a friend convinced me to see a psychic. He told me I was into Tai Chi at the time. I had quit my great job, and she told me I wouldn't find what I was looking for in Tibet or in China or in India. That I would find what I was looking for in a monastery in Hawaii. I met my friend later that night who convinced me after a couple months to see this lady, and I told him about that. We both got a good laugh out of it because we were in the Gurdjieff work at that time. The Gurdjieff work people were not into Hawaii at all. That was a very decadent place to go, and you really couldn't work on yourself at Hawaii. So we got a good laugh out of that. And part of our agreement for me going was that he'd buy us dinner, my wife and I, if I wasn't happy with the results. Anyway, he ended up buying half the dinner. It was a 2-hour reading with this lady. That was in the summer of 1989. And then in 1990, a couple of weeks before Easter, Tai Chi class I had in my driveway once a week. We'd gone to a class in Portland, and the teacher was Dr. Lily Su. During our warm-ups, arm swinging exercises, they told me what a great experience they had, what a wonderful person this was. And just before we started our forum, one of them said, "Oh, and she has a temple, she has a monastery in Hawaii." Well, I'd kind of forgotten about it. It's been 4 or 5 months, but it struck me pretty deeply. And I went in after the class that night, called the temple, called her acupuncture clinic. We have 2 hours time difference then. And the person answered, and I just told him I wanted to come and stay there. He said, "Well, that's kind of an unusual request, but I'll let you know." Called back a couple of days later, said you could come. Bring a sleeping bag, it cost you $90 a night. So it's the Friday before Good Friday, and I just gotten out. I was going to graduate school at Lewis and Clark College in Portland, and Thursday was the last day of classes. And Friday morning I caught a flight to Honolulu for the first time, and that's when I drove to the clinic, rented a convertible, and drove to the clinic, got a map. Remember what those things are. I found the clinic, drove there, and met the guy I talked to, mixing up herbal medicine pouch for some people, and that's when Dr. Lily Su walked in. And we made a similar connection, like Gregory and I did. And again, now I'm thinking about these things, doing these videos. see something in a student that just kind of shines and stands out somehow, and that you want to be part of, you want to get closer to. And it's reciprocal, but often the student doesn't know that. Most teachers can see it. Teachers can see that sort of thing in their students. So both those were very significant occurrences, and especially in light of the crazy reading that I got from this clairvoyant person. Now I'm still suffering slightly from the death of Dr. Lily Sue. I don't know what it all means, but I just keep moving in this direction. Missing Oregon at times, missing my other lives at this time, at times. But some days I'm very happy to be here. This is important. Namaste. Here you go. Holly was back over there. That was a skydiver plane that just flew over. Sorry for that. There's Boo Boo. Signing out.